anytime she goes away.
Alright, young Groms, the dream team is back together again on another mission. We are headed out for a pretty long amount of time. We got no work in the forecast, just nothing but waves, cliffs, and unexplored territory. So stay tuned, because it's going to be a crazy trip. It's going down right now. Dude, look at all that. That is sending swell straight to where we're going. Literally, that's sending it right across the Atlantic.
Right up to Halifax, which we're not going to.
No, not yet.
In this episode.
That we're about to pack into a crazy tight plane.
We're free for 40 more seconds.
Of the Atlas Mountains from Morocco, and otherwise you only have Blackstone because it's a volcanic island.
Yeah, here we don't have Thanksgiving, and so we have now Saints, and tomorrow it's like.
I really haven't given you guys any information about what kind of trip this is or what's going down, but all I'm gonna say right now is that we are on an island in the middle of the Atlantic trying to score epic waves with no one out.
That's whitewater, folks.
This just looks very enjoyable.
That's that left, isn't it?
No.
I don't really see a right on that. Did it break on?
Yo, where are we right now? We are searching for waves. I just had an espresso and a Coke Zero, and I don't drink coffee, so I'm like beyond fired up. We're super remote. There's obviously swell. We're just like trying to figure out where the waves are actually breaking. There's definitely like good size swell, but I'm nervous to paddle out. We got this beautiful 6'6" arc that I absolutely murdered with the ugly deck pad, but using my first strokes of wax on it. Kind of risky going out to a new break on a blade you've never ridden before, but this thing is just too appetizing. I don't think I can let it pass without giving it a shot. So, first session here in a new country. We're at the, this is like Lost Atlantis, but we're just gonna try to tell you what it's really like rather than trying to make it more than what it is or something crazy. We are in one of the Hawaiian Islands, but of the Atlantic. I have a 2 mil Isurus here that is a short sleeve, long leg. Thank you so much, Isurus, for hooking us up. You guys know that I've worn them in the coldest parts of the Arctic. They're 6'5". I've worn their 3'3" all around every climate, and they're 4'3" up and down Chile. So I'm stoked to be in a slightly warmer climate, but the same Yamamoto rubber, and I couldn't be more fired up. Oh, this is no worries. This thing is light. I'm feeling mobile. Ready to freaking paddle into like a beast. Feeling good. 2 mil. Just as smooth and buttery as their 6 mil, but just way more mobile. Let's go rip it up. shoulder getting worked, and like my knee was, my whole like calf muscle was like fully cramped. So gnarly. That was an epic first session, even though it ended in absolute disaster when my left calf cramped up so much. My sodium is literally probably 119. My potassium is probably like 7.2. I'm so tired, so deranged, so just like beat down, but that was absolutely epic and I had so much fun surfing it. Those waves weren't anything like super crazy and they're not as gnarly as like what Nathan Florence or Kai Lenny are pulling red eyes to go surf. But those two people are not pulling all-nighters in the emergency room for 7 shifts in a row leading up to a surf trip. Take it what it is, my surfing's nowhere near that, but this is just a different perspective on surf trips, and this is just day 1. So stay tuned, because episode 2 of the Hawaii of the Atlantic is coming at you. This is what my boy literally goes through.
Oh, hey guys.
Covered by 3 boards.
Just hanging out.
Everyone make sure you follow at Alex Dupkin on Instagram. Check out his YouTube where our Iceland video is posted. And subscribe because he's putting a ton of work this trip.
This is the easiest job in my life.
One last little effort for today. Found a wave. It's pumping. Already got like terrible calf cramps, but I think we just gotta go for it. Let's ride. All right, young Roms, we literally thought we were done, but we have the heart of the lion. We were just so fired up, and Alex and I are like delirious. We were rolling up, we knew this wave existed, and we were like, we're not gonna paddle out unless it's like the best wave we've ever seen. Like, it's not worth it, we'll just go back tomorrow. But tomorrow is never promised. So we rolled up at sunset, and honestly, there was like a pretty heavy pack of locals kind of controlling the peak, and I'm a visitor here. I'm literally a tourist. So these videos, I hope, give advice on how to conduct yourself as a tourist. I'm not going out there trying to get the biggest barrel. I'm literally just here to like enjoy the scenery, the beautiful cliffs, the sunset, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the background. So I sat underneath priority for everyone and I actually caught a bunch of waves. They weren't huge, but got a super high wave count. And then, you know, we've been going on like a 72-hour bender, no sleep. So I was like, it's time to go home. So lastly, I just gotta give a huge thank you to Alex Dupkin. If you didn't subscribe to him before or check out his Instagram at Alex Dupkin, you guys gotta do it now because these videos are literally not possible without him. Huge shout out to Isurus and Tim Smith for making me an absolute beauty, blade of a knife of a surfboard. And as always, we will see you tomorrow for the next swell.